Tourism is big business. If we take a look at the numbers, a lot more people are traveling now. There are about 1.4 billion international arrivals a year. That number was only 25 million less than 70 years ago. Tourism can be great for a local economy, but what it leaves in its wake can be, well, trashy.
No matter where you go, no matter what remote area, they have the same problems. What do you do with human waste? What do you do with solid waste?
Alton Byers has been visiting Everest every year for the last 40 years and is working to develop waste management strategies in the villages near Everest. Tourists end up producing 4.8 million tons of trash per year, and 14% of that is solid waste. And it's the big sites with the biggest problems. Mount Everest, Machu Picchu, Stonehenge are all struggling with an increase of trash left behind.
I think you have to think about it as you're going to someone else's home. What would you do in your own home? And would you do the same thing in someone else's home?
The island of Boracay in the Philippines, the base camp at Everest in China, are some of the sites that have had to shut their doors to tourists to take care of the pileup of trash. But why is the pileup of trash growing?
Tourism is now super accessible. Even 10, 20, 30 years ago, it wasn't necessarily that easy or affordable to just hop on a plane and go somewhere. So now suddenly everyone can. And so I think in addition to that, when you have your bit more of that disposable society approach, where it's just as easy you get a water bottle and you just toss it on the side when you're done.
So what is being done about the trash that continues to pile up at tourist sites around the world?
The tourist needs to have their awareness increase and they need to do their part, okay? Lodges need to see that this, and well, I think they know that this is unsustainable. What's going on? The practice is not sustainable. They need to start developing recycling technologies if they're realistically going to address the problem. So everybody is a player in this.
That includes restaurants and hotels at tourist landmarks.
We work a lot at the Foundation on circular economy approaches, and part of that is, how do you not just transform the consumption side, but also the production side? So do we need to have the plastic straws and the plastic cups and the disposable everything in our tourist areas, in our hotels, in our visiting centers?
Byers and Boudoir both tapped into a similar solution to tackle the growing pile of trash at tourist sites around the world, and that is to be more mindful, raise our awareness as tourists, tour companies, accommodation providers, and eliminate trash together as a global community.